Good day. In this very video, I'm going to show you how to use Stackable Mockup with a free graphic software. Now, this is in a situation if you don't have access to any graphic software. Okay, so this very video, I will show you how to get started. Okay, so now the first thing that you will see is, of course, when you are watching this video, then you will be very likely that you will be on this very page here. So this is the members area for Stackable Mockup. Okay, so to start using Stackable Mockup is, if you scroll down here, then you will see a window over here. It says browse the Stackable Mockup library. Okay, so it's very likely that you'll be presented with this page over here. Okay, so over here, what you can see are all the different folders. So all these different folders show the different categories that you can click into. Okay, so what you can do over here is that you can sort by last modified, or you can sort by the name, which I prefer, because if you sort by the name, then you'll be able to find what you need more easily. And I prefer to use list view, especially when you are viewing the folder. That will be much more easier. Now, if you look at all the different folders over here, you will see, for instance, if so what we're going to do over here is that for this tutorial purposes, we are going to use back for reference. Okay, so we are going to create a couple of mockups, and we're also going to create a brand new scene using the back from this very category here. So we have back, we have banner, we have billboard, we have trash bin. So what happens is that if you look at this very folder here, we have back, PSD mockup, and we also have the matching backgrounds for back, and we also have the green screen. Let me just do a very quick rundown what these different categories tell us. Okay, so for the PSD mockup, so these are all the actual mockups will go in here. Okay, so if you click into the PSD mockup, what you will see is a different mockups in PSD. So all these PSD files, what you can do is that you can open them in Photoshop, and in a situation where you don't have access to Photoshop, what you can do is that you can use a free graphic software, which is called Photopea. It is 100% free software with capability like Photoshop. Okay, so this very video purpose, this very tutorial purpose, I'm going to show you how we're going to use that in the later stage. Okay, so if you look at this very photo over here, we have the PSD file, and we also have the JPEG file. Now, if you want to, let's say if you like the paper shopping bag number 9, okay, I'm just going to change it to grid view so we can have a better preview of the actual mockup. So over here we have paper shopping bag number 9, and you will also notice that there is also a PSD file called paper shopping bag number 9. So what this does is that the JPEG file is merely for preview purposes. So if you like to use the shopping bag number 9, what you can do is that you just click into the PSD file over here to download this paper shopping bag number 9. Don't download the JPEG file, because the JPEG file cannot be edited. So it is a final rasterized image, so you can't really edit it. Okay, so that very file, it works as a purpose to show you the preview of what you have in this very folder. Like this one, paper shopping bag number 4. If you like this very mockup, what you can do is that you just click into the PSD file for shopping bag number 4. Then you click on download. Then you download to the location of your computer that you prefer. Okay, so now let's go back again. Let me show you the other two folders and what are there. I'm just going to change this one to list preview, and I'm going to sort this by name so we can easily head over to the categories that we want to go to. So just now I have bring you for a quick rundown regarding to the PSD mockup. So now number 2, that what I'm going to show you is the matching backgrounds. Okay, so these are the matching backgrounds for back. So what these matching backgrounds these are specifically curated backgrounds, okay, that are perfect to go with the back's mockup. If you look at all these backgrounds over here, you can actually fit a back mockup into them easily, and they will fit in perfectly. For instance, if you have a paper bags over there, what you can do is that you can place a paper bag perhaps in this guy inside this very background over here. So when you have a paper bag placed in here, what is going to happen is that then you have perhaps what you can do is that inside that paper bag you can place your branding. So it basically shows your branding in this very image. So that is a very purpose for the matching background. It saves you a lot of time, so you don't have to go out there to look for matching background to go with the back mockup. Okay, so this is applicable for all other categories as well because we have matching backgrounds for all the different categories. Okay, and the final one that I'm going to show you will be the green screen. Okay, the green screen version. Okay, so if you head down here, we have a back and we have a green screen over here. So this is a green screen version. So what the green screen version does is that all these images over here, all these mockups over here, they are not in PSD, rather they are in PNG and they are in green screen. The reason why they are in green screen because if let's say you want to use the mockup in your video, okay, so what you need to do is that all you need to do is to drop the green screen version into your video because they are in green screen, so you can easily key them out using your video software. And what you can do is that you can place your branding easily into these very mockups here, so they are very, very handy. Let's for instance, you have a man carrying a bag over here. What you can do is that you can key out the green screen, then you can place your video in there to show your branding, or you can show a slideshow or whatever that you want to show in the green screen area over here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that the next thing that I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna show you how we can modify, how we can use the mockups, okay, by how we can manipulate the mockup, how we can use the mockup along with the matching backgrounds to create a different brand new image. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I've already downloaded a couple of backgrounds and I also download a couple of mockup from the back PSD mockup over here. And I'm just gonna head over to the photos here. So I already have one background. Okay, in fact I have two background over here. Okay, and after that I also have a couple of mockups which I downloaded from the members area. Okay, so I have three mockups over here. The first one is a paperback. Okay, so this one is in PSD version and the paperback here as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go to the free graphics. Okay, the free online graphic tool. Okay, so the name of this very tool is called Photopea. So in your browser URL, what you need to do is that you just need to type on photopea.com. And once you type on this one, you press on enter, then you will enter this very website over here. So this is basically the free graphic tool. Okay, so to get started, what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to drop a background, okay, which is the background that I downloaded from the matching backgrounds from the back photo over here. I'm gonna drop it into this very online graphic tool Photopea over here. Okay, so this is my background. I'm going to use this very background, okay, the matching background 034. So what you need to do is that you can either copy the URL, you can browse to the folder where this background sits in your computer, or you can just drag this one to your Photopea over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here, I'm just going to drag it all the way. Okay, I'm going to drag it all the way in here. Then what Photopea will do is that it will open out this very image in this very screen over here, okay? Or alternatively, you just click on the file button, then you click on open, then you browse to the location where your image sits, then you can open the background in Photopea, okay? So now the next step of what I'm going to do is that I want to place my mockup, okay? So I have three mockup over here. I want to place this very mockup, okay? I want to place this very mockup in my background over here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I can drag or I can open. Okay, but I prefer the dragging method. It's much more easier. I just drag it, and what I can do is that you can directly drag into your project place over here, or you can open another document inside Photopea. So if you drag it up here, you will see a highlight up here in the tab. What's going to happen is that it will open a brand new project. No, my apologies, it will open a brand new document. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to open a brand new window over here, okay, just for the preview purposes. And the next step of what I'm going to do is that I'm going to drop this one in here. No, I cannot drag this one in here. I think what we're going to do is that we're going to drag this one all the way in here. Okay. Yep, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so so what's going to happen now is that I have my paperback right here in this very project, okay, or in this document Okay, so then you can put this very paperback wherever that you want, wherever you want to put. Okay, so we're just going to place it here. I think over here is very nice. I'm just going to place it here. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, but not too big, because if it is too big, it won't be realistic. Okay, so if you like everything, so then you just click on confirm button over there. Okay, so that's it. So if you look at this very document right now, we have a background of a beautiful nature plant, and we also have our paperback over here. Okay, so now if you look at this picture, as in like you are looking at something, you know, it's like you are looking at a situation where someone just done his shopping, his or her shopping, then place this very final shopping bag on this desk over here. Okay, and the next thing that I'm going to show you is how you can modify the branding. Okay, so if you look at every single one of the mock-out in our library, okay, we have a placeholder, a logo placeholder over here. So this very logo placeholder logo is to give you the power to rebrand or to replace the logo with something else. Maybe you want to place your branding, or maybe you want to place an image, you want to place a different text, you know, different stuff. You can do that. To modify this very branding area, or we call it editable area, is very easy. All you need to do is to select the shopping bag that we have imported, then you double click on it. Okay, so once you double click on it, what's going to happen? It will open a new window. Okay, so this is the place where you can edit the mock-out. Then once you finish editing everything, then you just save this very document over here, then it will automatically update the one over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the one that I've opened previously. Okay, so because this one in the middle is not linked to this very main document that we are working on. Okay, so I'm just going to close this one, then I'm going to work with this one. So now I want to edit the logo. What you can do is that you can right click on it and you select the layer that is responsible for it. So looking at this, I think the one that is responsible for the logo, the branding logo over here, it should be this one. Okay, so insert back design over here. So what you can do is that you can just double click this one. Okay, so once you double click this one, then you have the logo over here. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna import a logo. Okay, if I head over to this very folder here, I have a super good product logo over here. So this is the logo that I'm gonna import into my bag. Okay, so like what we done previously, I'm gonna drag this one into our document. Okay, so once I finish dragging this one into a document, and once I'm satisfied with everything, I just click on confirm. And the next step is that I'm going to remove this generic logo, Stackable Mockup logo over here. So instead of removing it, what you can do is that you can hide it by clicking on the I button over here. Okay, so once you hide it, the item will not show out in your final document, or you can delete it. If to delete it, you just need to press the delete button on your keyboard, or you can drag this very layer into the delete, the tiny delete icon over here. Okay, so once we're done with everything, my apologies, I'm just gonna close that one. It accidentally popped out for some reason. So once we are satisfied with everything, all you need to do is to click on the file button, then you click on the save smart object, save. So once you click on save, then you head over to the shopping bag over here, then you will notice that the shopping bag has been updated with our brand new logo. Okay, so once you're happy with everything, then you just need to save this paper bag as well. Save, smart object updated, then you head back to our original document. So once you head back to our original document, you will notice that our logo has been updated with the supergoodproduct.com logo. Is that easy? And of course, that is just the tip of the iceberg, because with the stackable mocks out and also with the matching backgrounds, there are many things that you can actually do. Okay, so the flexibility and the possibilities are unlimited. So it is just not one mock out that you can import into this very document. You can import many of them. Okay, let's just head back to our mock outs folder over here that we have downloaded. Okay, so we have another mockup over here, is paper shopping bag. You can also import this one into our document. In fact, you can import unlimited. Okay, you can mix and match. okay, you can mix and match and create unlimited variants. Okay, so I'm just going to import this one into our document as well. So I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll place this one behind. Okay, maybe behind this one. Maybe I'll place it over here. Okay, then what I'm going to do with this one is that I can move this one. Maybe I can make this one a little bit smaller, just slightly more smaller. Make it a little bit smaller so we can fit in all two of our mockups over here. And this one we can make it a little bit smaller as well. Okay, so now we have two mockups in this very document over here. Okay, so and after that, if you want to replace the branding, all you need to do is to do what I have shown you a while ago. Okay, so if you are satisfied with everything, okay, all you need to do is to click on the file button. Then you can export it as PNG, as JPEG, as GIF, PDF, or whatever format that you want. But usually for this sort of document, we're gonna export it as JPEG. The reason for that is JPEG because JPEG has a smaller file size, and you don't really need to export this as PNG, because usually if you want to export as PNG is in a situation where your image has transparent background. That would be a good idea to export that particular image as PNG, because PNG will retain your transparent background. Okay, so in this situation, we can just export as PNG, as JPEG, my apologies. Click on JPEG, then all you need to do is to click on the save button. Then you can select wherever you want to save this very image to. I'm just gonna save it over here. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Then all I need to do is to head back to the folder where I just saved the file, which is this one. There you go. So this is the final version of our image. All right, so that's it for this quick start tutorial. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to open a support ticket or contact us, and we will be more than happy to assist you.